Hey, AceLayer here. I just started trying out screen capping on my iPad, and it seems to work pretty well, so hopefully I'll start posting more videos soon. Anyway, this picture is called The Revenge, and it's a companion piece to my Lethal Dab, which you would have seen freeze-framed in the beginning in my Voltron folder in Adobe Draw. But anyway, so yeah, this is my sketching process. Lots of circles, and in light blue, because that's what artists are supposed to do. Or something. I don't know. I'm still not too great at the whole digital art thing. Lots to learn. But anyway, in case you're wondering, I work on an iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil, mostly because I actually own a Cintiq. I just can't seem to get the hang of using it with my PC, so for the moment I've sort of abandoned it. I might try picking it up again later if I get better at the whole digital art thing on my iPad once I'm a little more comfortable. For right now, I just use drawing apps, and then I retouch things at the end on my computer in Photoshop as needed. I'm not really sure what else to say. This is my drawing process. I do like doing digital art because, as you'll see in a second, when I drew Keith's hands, for example, I decided that they were too small and needed to be resized. So it's a breeze to just duplicate the layer, erase anything I don't want resized, then resize the part I do want changed, and then erase the resized part on the original layer, and then, position them nice, line them all up, and voila! It's like it was always perfect. Or something. Yeah. Or like here with the wrinkles. I drew the actual shape of the coat, and then on a new layer I drew the actual wrinkles that I wanted to put in the coat, and then I just sort of erased the baselines of the coat that interfered with the wrinkles. And then merged down, and oh my gosh, the coat has wrinkles now. It's sort of like a cheat, and here again you'll see I'm resizing the coat because I decided that his body looked too long. So I just shrank up the coat on a new layer, and I'm kind of now making it fit together properly. And I turn off the sketch layer and add little extra details that I either forgot or needed. I also love these ruler tools. They're super duper useful for drawing straight lines or circles, anything geometric. You would have seen me use them in the beginning for drawing all those circles and stuff. I really like them. And then you'll see me use them again when I actually work on that really sharp, jagged background burst, I guess, firework looking thing. A lot of that is the line ruler tool and the pre-made, action bubble comic book shape thing. Oh, here I forgot Lance's hair, so I'm kind of adding the hair in, or at least the lines for the hair. You'll see when I'm laying down all these base colors, I'm super sloppy when I lay them down, and that's because Adobe Draw has this great color fill ability that Adobe Sketch doesn't have yet, which I really like. It makes things go way fast. So watch, I'm super sloppy, and then you'll see here I'm going back and cleaning up all my edges. I'm just erasing all of the sloppy went outside the lines. If only it was this way in real life. And then you'll see later when I go to put in the shading, I just sort of block off sections that I want to be dark, and then I can fill those sections quickly, which is really convenient. You'll also see that when I'm laying down these base colors, I'm putting multiple colors for multiple things on a single layer. For example, all the skin is on one layer, but also the base colors for the coats are also on the layer with the skin. That's mostly because these apps do have a limit on how many layers you can possibly have. So I try to put as many things on one layer as possible, so long as the colors don't share a border or touch in any way, because that becomes its own special brand of pain in the butt if you let that happen. Also, for dark colors, having a white background is totally fine because you can see when they stick out, of course, from behind the lines. But the reason right now I have a really dark purple background is I just pick a random dark color. It doesn't really matter what color it is, so that I can see, because you can see, like, for example, Keith's skin is really pale, or the white on his coat is really pale. It's really difficult to see that and erase accurately to get it cleaned up to the line from where I've gone over. But with that really super dark background, it makes it much, much, much easier. And then see, another cool feature you would have just seen me use is you can transform all of the layers at once, which is super useful because I decided that Lance looked like he was too tall and Keith looked like he was too short, so I just made the two figures actually bigger and then tilted them slightly so that it looked like they were closer to being the same height, which is more accurate, I guess. And here, like I mentioned before, I am making that really starbursty, cool, fireworky looking background, which is mostly those pre-made starburst shapes and then lots of lines from the ruler tool. And like I mentioned before, here's the shading. I just sort of block off a section, the shape of the section, and then fill it in solid. And if I want to clean it up, I just go back with the lighter color and sort of sharpen the edge a little bit. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed Keith's revenge for that lethal dab from Lance. Stay tuned for the third installment. It probably will be up soon. If you enjoy my speed paints, please subscribe and click that bell notification button so you know when my next video goes live. If you really, really enjoyed it, you could give it a like and share it. It really helps me out. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next speed paint.